Just curious about preparation with being able to concentrate just on domestic league this season. It's not that you were less prepared last season going into games, but what does it mean when you have a condensed training schedule and you're playing twice a week? How does that affect training and preparation going into matches?
Yeah, I think training, it's you usually work on the momentum of your last game. A lot of times when you're playing every 3 days now, we've got more time to actually work on things in training. For the individual player, I think it's much better. There's more individual attention to things, a lot of things that we need to work on with players individually. And then just preparation for the opponent. We can tinker around with a few more things, make sure we've got our scouting done right. But okay, we've done it pretty well in the past, playing every few days as well.
Is the preparation a little more streamlined domestically, just in the sense that these are teams you're familiar with, players you're familiar with, coaches? Does it make it a little easier than playing, a team that you've never seen before?
Yeah, I think there's always the familiarity of knowing the teams, especially when you play the team multiple times. So now we've played a few teams 2 times. We'll get into the second round with most of the teams coming up. So there's always that familiarity. We're obviously watching a lot of the games, but that's also the intrigue of the international side of things. It's getting out of your element, getting out of your comfort zone for everyone. But for us right now, what we have in front of us is Halifax coming this weekend in Halifax, a game which we were very good a few weeks back over there, and we need to try and find that same recipe.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. It can be difficult almost playing against the same team multiple times because they know you as well. And the last time you played in Halifax, they were unhappy with their performance. You were thrilled with yours. Does it mean that a team might be a little more fired up? I mean, they're prepared to play Forge either way, but maybe just a little bit of revenge on their mind. Can that make that more difficult?
Yeah, I don't think it's a revenge. I think for them, it's they don't like losing at home. They're a team that's traditionally very good at home, makes it very difficult on opponents. There's not many teams that have gone in there and taken a win with more than a goal difference, and we did that in the last game. So I think that's a lot of fuel for them. They have a tough week. They played on the weekend. They play tonight. They'll play again, so they've got a busy schedule with them, but we just have to focus on ourselves. We have to do what we've been doing these last few weeks and just playing our brand of football and making sure that the guys are sticking to it and keep a high level of concentration. When you do that, success comes.
Yeah, and maybe just talk about the confidence in some of the younger guys that are going to be getting some meaningful minutes as guys are out of the lineup.
Yeah, I think for some of the guys who are doing a good job in training, you get your opportunities. Again, it's you could say it's guys are out of the lineup, but we also have to remember when those guys come back, they have to get themselves in the squad. The squad is doing a very good job right now, and the players who are with us playing are doing excellent. We've got some quality players out of it, but that creates competition. Competition is the best thing you can have in a team that's playing a game week in. Week out, and that makes sure that training is a very intense environment throughout that week.
Yeah, and with guys that are going to be coming back, I mean, if you do get to a full lineup at some point this season, there's a lot of difficult decisions to be made on your part, and I guess that's a pretty good problem to have because so many guys can play.
Yeah, difficult is a simple way to put it. Sometimes it's easy. It's up to the players. They have to come out every day. It's and just work. And when you do that, then all opportunities come. We see it now with some of the guys who have stepped up and are doing an excellent job in the absence of some guys who have played a lot of games at the club. And they've taken their opportunity well, and they'll keep on going. And now it's a matter of everyone else just working their way into the squad. But I think it's always a good problem to have as a coach.
This has been Forge FC head coach and technical director Bobby Smyrniotis and Behind the Beard. The most Forge content can be found on the Forge Audio Network with Anthony Urciuoli. Subscribe on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts.